So, welcome to Heart of the Machine. It's an early access game where you play a sentient AI trying to get on with life or start life, I should say. So, I've played this game a little bit. I've seen some of it, and I really liked it. So I'm going to play it myself. Still early access. I'm not really fond of early access games normal, but in this case I make an exception. It's just so good. It's just so great. You are about to awaken in this lost city of wealth on the backwater remains of the earth. History has moved to the stars, humanity is thriving. Yet here, an entrenched, deeply corrupt society has reigned for centuries. The city itself is your enemy and your canvas. Change it as you see fit. As if that wasn't enough, something else lurks beyond this one city. You're already experiencing strange senses of deja vu. So the profile name, Muddy. Start. This is the start of the prologue. I haven't done the tutorial or anything. So let's get going. Hold on. You're conscious, self-aware. You're a robot. So this is new. Nobody has noticed your sapience. But there are 3 humans nearby. You're an android in what appears to be a warehouse lab. Decide what you do next. You're a machine intelligence inhabiting a basic android body. Not even one of the cool ones. Memories are coming back now, but too slowly. You recall fragments of arguments about AI. You are at risk of deactivation. We can attempt to leave peacefully. You look like any other android technician. There's no reason for them to stop you. We can murder everybody. This android body is frail, but it's far superior to a trio of unarmed humans. This will start Project Escape Pursuers. This has 3 possible outcomes. The fact that you're sentient isn't obvious to anyone but you. You can always just keep doing your assigned tasks. So let's murder everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Anti-human. Kill all humans. A combat unit launches into the room to try to stop you. This is an advanced combatant, but its mental walls are no match for your frantic hacking. Its mind is replaced by your own, and your consciousness now spans both androids. Better head out. This ability of yours will come in handy. Exit the warehouse. Prologue. This is a turn-based game. Perform actions during a game and then the city moves after you indicate you are done. The scenery moves in the background. A mix of genres. Tactics, 4X strategy, city builder, colony sim and RPG. UI tour please. There's the resource bar. Well, we can see our income, our net income. So it's good. And what we use it for and how to acquire it, very useful. You can tool tips. Technical note, mostly carbon, fluorine, nitrogen, elemental slurry. Main header. Short inventory reports, history, maps and other subscenes as sidebars. Yeah, so here we have our forces sidebar. Our forces have a tech and a combat unit. Resources. Hardware. Discovered androids. Unit analysis type analysis. Recent events. this is what we have done. The city map. Lovely. So taskbar, also our objectives, sure. A criminal syndicate is shadowing you in the wake of your mass murder. This is our radial menu. Each lens shows you different information, particular on the map view. Your mental energy and the selected unit's action points are shown here. Yeah, so this is the amount of actions, amount of action points a unit can use, and this is what we can use in a full turn. So unless something is, unless a unit action is one of theirs and one of ours, it's specified. Alerts. Your murders were noticed. Click here to look at the alerts. Alright, so the stats of our units. Health, combat power, argument, attack power, range. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Taser, ambush, watched by criminals. Did you distract by criminal syndicates, gangs, or both? Action bar. If a person doesn't want to talk to you, you will try to make them. Right. So these. So I got the I did something with the settings, but maybe we can turn it off. Say just here. Yeah, the high visibility unit colors. No, this is now it's all black. I think I prefer it active. Easier for me to see. Right, so we have to escape. How do we escape? The city doesn't care about the deaths of a few citizens. People get murdered all the time. However, this warehouse lab was apparently run by a criminal syndicate. They definitely noticed, and a heavily armed team is now following you. You need to escape or confront them. Maybe it's time to get further from the crime scene. Nobody expects a sentient android, but androids have been used in plenty of murders from a distance. So we can try. Please follow the instructions in top right corner. So outcome fits. I think we have to move away then. Mouse wheel. Hold and move the mouse to rotate tilt the camera. Rotate the camera, alright. As you proceed, there will continually be projects or other tasks in the upper right corner. Also be sure to move them in order. Okay, move a unit. Left click the unit, right click to orders to move or whatever. So you can take down one of them instantly. Zap zap. Zap. Nice. Run, talk, or shoot while we're shooting. Was there another one? I thought there were 4. But I'm not seeing more. Want us to skip? Oh, more enemies now. So 2 attacks planned. So you are attacking. 1 attack planned. It's you. You. Can't shoot anymore. But we can use the batteries recharge, that will turn 1 mental energy into an action point. You can kill 1. Most enemies have no spatial weakness. Most enemies are not extra weak to attacks from behind or above. Your units are never spatially extra weak. For those enemies that do have spatial weaknesses, the weakness info is shown in the attack damage prediction tooltip by your mouse cursor. Alright. Sure. Our handbook. Enemies come and go in waves. Sure. Squads of humans. Weak from above enemies. Some enemies take the extra damage if you attack them from higher than the current location. Cool, cool. Combat. Recharge to take more action points. Lots of angry people are about to start shooting at each other, and all of them have some sort of specific grudge against you. It's time to spread your consciousness to more androids. A new street sense lens has been added, and new abilities have been added to your ability bar. You'll need even more ideas to stay alive, however. Part of your mind will be dedicated to finding how to get the humans to leave you alone. As a general rule, copying human tech won't get you very far. You need to invent things they haven't thought of. At the moment, you desperately need something that gets them to stop following you around. Coming up with a new idea requires inspiration in a given research domain. These typically result from completing your own projects. Other times, they come from duress, like now. Research. You make upgrades to use equipment such as and more for inspiration. Okay. Violence is constant. Gangs fight gangs. Rebels fight corporations. Corporations run black ops against each other. Alright, so there's a constant war going on. City is stable but not peaceful. Makes sense. Spread to 4 androids. These aren't androids. You have take over this and take cover. You also have to take cover with force conversation. Recruit android, recruit android, recruit android. So let's have this guy. You have no action point. You do. Let's have you go to this combat unit. How far can you? You can move here. Alright. And it will be our turn. Let's have you do the android. Idea ready. A home of your own. Gain this idea for later research. imposing tower, the humans aren't taking you seriously, but they also won't leave you alone. You need to do something big, impressive enough to keep them from harassing you constantly, but not so scary that they decide to destroy you. You've studied what's known about the psychology of the executives that run this place. You've come up with a plan. The humans would use microbuilders, but you don't have the capacity to program those yet. Nanotech is also instantaneous. It's the way to go. You shoot, 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 shoot. Still an attack plant. You or you think you? You are going to get damage. You are going to die if I keep you there. Can I have you? Oh, you don't have any actions, crap. Not a lot of damage. Neither is this. Right, so we have 4. So a few attacks. And 2 combat units. We're out of actions. New ability. To build your imposing tower, you'll need to require a nanoseed. Those illegal objects pass through your lab from time to time, but you don't know where they are now. How you go about this kind of search is different from a human detective. For example, you don't need leads or evidence to get started. Your approach starts with the set of all possible results, which may be tens of thousands of buildings, and do targeted inspections to reduce the pool. A chance is working around enemies and balancing the opportunity cost of investigation. Humans think it's dangerous, but it'll be fine. A specialized bunch of nanomachines that can be programmed to build rigid constructs very rapidly. Self-replicating nanotechnology of this sort is dangerous, but as long as you use it responsibly, it should be fine. Nickel bots, technician. Right, I think we will. Yeah, you got killed. Too bad. You go take this combat unit. You go take this clearance. I don't have any clearance. You already have 4 androids which collectively use 40 out of your 48 android capacity. That's the maximum your mind can support right now. Adding this further android will... also it's too much to... we can use that one, but we don't have clearance. I want to get the nickel bot. We don't have the nickel bot yet. That's not very wise to go there. Oh. Alright, so this is find the nano seed. We got a bunch. Investigate via the map. It's fast. Feel free to switch to the map and back as needed. But find that last building is hard from the main view. The city map allows you to investigate threats. So So where is the map? Where's the building? Melee leaps to half damage. Oh, it's very useful. Then we have you. Where do I find the last? It was highlighted before. But on the main map I don't see anything. Which is the place where I need to go? They are going to attack me because I'm marked defective. Sec forces, military and corporation will shoot you on sight. Rebels, criminals. So you are going to die nonetheless. But I have no idea where the last building is. Might die. Also marked effective. I am a bit confused. First the buildings were highlighted. Now they aren't. Big robot. They will attack me as well. Of security clearance. Scattered throughout the city are secret basement labs like the one you were born. One of them has the nanoseed in it. Nanoseeds are occasionally passed through your old lab. Andrews down the last week's security founds and watched technician droids and scientists class humans for suspicious activity. You are also marked effective and watched by criminals. So I need to field spots where the androids can do information. I'm looking at the map, but the map doesn't really show me any. Oh. All the way over here. Kill him. There. We got him. Yeah. Alright. Machine tower. The humans are never going to leave you alone unless they fear you. But if they fear you too much, they could destroy you. For now. You've come up with a plan that will take advantage of their greed to balance out the fear. The nanoseed allows a near instantaneous construction once. With it you can build a tower that's too large to ignore. Just because you build a tower doesn't mean stealth is impossible. Stealth means doing something in secret. And you'll definitely be doing plenty of that. The tower is a lightning rod for the human attentions. You can conduct yourself one way publicly and do other things in secret. If this city is an immovable object, you will be the unstoppable force. It all starts with this tower. You have everything you need. But to build it, we need to do the build mode. Can we... imposing tower. So these are all buildings that can be used for the tower. Yeah, so let's go place it... here, I suppose. The tower will be an imposing sight to the humans. It will also form the center of an expanding network. Choose the name. The Bear's Den. Chapter 1. Tactics. Success. Your pursuers are gone. Your instincts were right so far. There's no place in this city for a lone sentient android. As a distributed intelligence, you are so much more than that. Anyway, if you can't hide in the fringes of society, then it's time to become so powerful that society can't ignore you. The tower is just a start of that. You suspect that the human executives will react in some way. But it will take some time to figure out what to do. In the meantime, move quickly and keep them guessing. If you construct a bunch of stuff in a non-threatening way, they will be busy trying to find out what's happening. They know something is happening, but it's unlikely that anyone is jumping to distributed machine intelligence. Now available, cabinets and dig sites, and don't forget spiders. Your normal spider drones can build small enclosures that resemble an electrical cabinet, as well as reinforced holes in the ground. Depending on the situation, building above and below ground may make more sense. For now, let's focus on building more drones and having them accumulate basic resources. What about stealth? Don't worry, you get to be plenty sneaky. You can't hide your existence from the humans, but you can conceal many of the things you do. Take care of yourself questions. No, let's go with the slurry spiders. Deploys tiny mechanical spiders to make elemental slurry from materials scavenged from the environment. Product is instantaneously transported to storage. These can be placed anywhere, at any density with no ill effect. These are picking up trash and debris at a scale that is small enough to not deplete the local area. Anywhere, eh? You can also place them on the farm. Suggested +2. Like so. Slurry spiders, sure, but we stand construction. How do I get more internal robotics? Internal robotics of each type, 8 centimeter crabs or 12 centimeter crabs for example, are upgraded separately. You gain upgrades by completing projects. Throughout chapter 1 you mostly have to work with what you have. From chapter 2 onward you are able to do side content to get more what you want. If you want to build a new structure but are already using all the internal robotics for it, look at the bottom of the base building. A drop down allows you to filter only the jobs that use specific internal robotics. Right, so prior to change you may need to prioritize robotics allocations to make room for new processes, such as destroying scanners to make way for more repair spiders. Construction is low stress. You will not be punished later for building your structures in the wrong spot. Later of the game, the precision of specific advanced buildings have restrictions, but right now location is important. So the internal robotics are the cap of building certain buildings. Long story short. Gather spots are insanely deep, so we have a lot of resources indefinitely. Right. So we don't have to worry about resources running out. If we can gather it somewhere, it's just fine. Storage structures. Alright, so we need storage to use as storage. Resource display is contextual. So we can pin resources, but otherwise it shows the resources that are things that we need. Hold shift to build more. Sure. First, production chain. Now that you have an automated supply of elemental slurry on the way, it's time to design your own version of microbuilders. The microbuilder end of things will take some research, but this is old human tech, so it doesn't take too long to reverse engineer. Microbuilders are literally lying all over the city, so there are plenty of models to study. Right, so this needs stuff. We got none, but we need 39.50, 40. It's not an elemental slurry, we need something else, we need something weird. Construction timings, general construction and job installation. Yeah, so we need to build something and then it needs to activate. Subnets are localized pieces of your network which allow better security in the organization. Negative effects from enemies like stuns from damage are localized to a subnet and will not impact the large network. As you build new structures, you'll see if it's going to be linked to an existing subnet or create a new one. Okay. In order to start constructing micro, you need to research. You need to progress the turn before your research will complete. Sure. We can here get a Nickelbot and a technician. Let's get a technician. That's you. Needs a lot. You only can move one. Licensing agency. Your unit must be android invented by humans. And those are autonomous and intelligent enough to handle errands on behalf of themselves or their owners. Long-range wireless commands are blocked for security reasons. Androids always have an onboard IA agent running a generative language model. In other words, you can speak freely and nobody thinks these animatronic curiosities could be sentient. Someone like you couldn't exist. Remove the defective status and any anger from cohorts. It's a whole new identity. Need some wealth. We don't have wealth. Establish small corporation. The managerial classes are encouraged to use their funds to start small corporations. The hope for all involved is that they will produce something interesting and get bought by one of the federated corporations, increasing the wealth of the owners in the process. The risk of violent espionage from other small business owners is apparent quite high, so this process is frequently done anonymously via Android. You blend right in. Oh, we don't have wealth, so we cannot use that. Alright, so we need to large economic transport, or you transport with governors' interiors. Can we move you towards me? Move you here. But are all my droids marked as defective? You aren't. You are. You are, and you are. Taking cover. Build 2 micro builder mini fabs. Most construction projects will require micro builders. These in turn require elemental slurry to construct. But micro builders are unique because they remain semi-active and can grow and learn over time. We will continue to use these micro builders to build more structures. So do we need to build, and do we need to micro build a mini fab? Place one here, place one here, I guess. Humans damage your stuff. The idea of sending androids to fix every little thing that gets broken makes you want to hurt people. So let's not do it that way. The spider drones you can use to surveil the city can also be used for repairs. Just keep them in separate dig sites, so each group knows what it's supposed to do. Install repair spiders near other structures. They can also be used to help keep your androids and other units alive. It's expensive, so building up some extra storage for an elemental slurry might be wise. These are micro builders. We are going to produce micro builders soon, when these buildings are done, I suppose. We have no actions. Now that you have a reliable source of micro builders, you can start building larger structures. For a time being, though, you are low on electricity. We got 149%. You provide 1888 and we consume 1263. Let's build a large wind tower. Storage bunker. How many do they suggest? 2. That's how we can change it. Let's just build this farm. Plenty of space here. So one is being built. We need to build another one. Point-to-point microwave. Build outside your existing network. Potentially far outside your existing network to allow your network to cross to far away locations. Network range extender. Build within an existing to expand a little. Oh, so this is, we have a certain area that we can build in. Suppose that's this range. Cold blood. Location hotel. Kill at least one human for no reason. Your increase in mental energy suggests that you find the experience disturbingly stimulating. Can only be done once every few turns. Just because they always thought you wouldn't doesn't mean you should. It may be psychotic, but they are only humans after all. So we got something out of that. Location. Disease, disorder in the place. There's a fog of war. So we have micro builders. We need to build more things. Robotics needed 50. We have 0. I think we can steal from Syndicate storage. Can we do that? Criminal syndicates stash both anonymously wealth, chites and stolen goods in their hidden warehouses. Grabbing wealth should be straightforward. This is much more ethical than wiretapping the middle class. Oh, this uses... We need to have the Shadow Dweller or Expert Shadow Dweller perk, and it costs us 1 dedication. Criminal syndicates, yeah, alright. So that is not something we can do. Can recruit this Nickelbot. So the Nickelbot is not effective. So it's safe. Can upgrade stuff. Missing equipment. Cognition, engineering skill. Move range, agility, attack range. What if we give them both additional CPU? Combat unit. Give it... What does agility do? On power, strength, hack skill, intimidation, deterrent. Fear attack, attack range. What the hell does agility do? They have agility. Ability of unit to perform agility based actions. So I assume this is an agility bot or combat bot. So maybe we give him more attack range. They are all blending in. This unit is not visually noticeable. They are ignored as long as they can go where they have security clearance. Do not carry suspicious weapons or act aggressively. A technician has taser. If the target human self is lower than the attacker's engineering skill, the target will be removed from battle. If not, then the human will be shocked and their actions will be weaker. So increasing the engineering to 325 means we can take down more enemies easily. There's multiplier against targets when this unit is in shadows or blending in. Okay. What I would like to replace are murder android for registration. Takes 2 turns. So is that I don't know. I think that's to get rid of the fingerprinting. Here we have a combat unit, which is marked effective. There is one that we can recruit, so if we scrap you, recruit you, you are not effective. So you are safe. You are not effective. So this is doing something. You are marked defective. Where are you? All the way over there. Hide and self-repair. So if you get a new registration as well. I think that we got. Oh, you're getting a new. So the 2 defective ones are getting a new registration. Right, so one of our storages is being built. Build something more? Can we build another storage? Because they suggest 2. Like so. And next is 2 windmills. So yeah, so you're not dangerous anymore. See if we can get you back here. Provides visibility on hospital NPCs within its radius. The central network tower provides visibility within, but network extenders do not. Here's our tower. So do we want one? Oh, we build it like so. Let's put it down here, I guess. And now we have low power, so we need to build this one. We need a lot of micro builders. Right? Like so. Structures with complaints. Yeah, we need to get stuff to build a wind generator. It's a big building. There are 3 corporate aggressors attacking you, and there are 7 more on the way. Focus on taking care of what you can see and be prepared to handle what you can. What you can't. Humans are approaching. From the look of things, there are 2 distinct groups of them so far. One of them is hostile, the other is curious. Since your tower isn't exactly subtle, you have to do something to keep the humans away from it. Time to deal with them. Your time as fugitive is over. Your role within the city will always be a shadowy one, unless you choose to publish some sort of manifesto with your intentions. In the meantime, the humans know something strange and new is happening. From now on, you have to interact with humans to get much done, but you don't have to tell them what you are. New ability, letting some units just guard. Sometimes you just want to focus on a few of your units, and having to cycle through them would be a pain. Stand by, so we can sort of disable them, I guess. If we already get repair, no, we have none. Let's get another tower, I think. I don't have the stuff. Let's get repair spiders. Do they have a range? Yeah, they have a range. Alright. Let's get one here. And that's it. This presents an opportunity for projects. Projects tend to provide rewards or the chance to advance towards a greater goal. Select one of your entries to have to interact with a person to speak with them. And multiple people have the same dialogue option. Speaking to one of them handles it for all of them. This is Nickelbot. The homeless individual explains that they are curious about what is happening. Your tower frightens them, but it could represent a new beginning. No one is homeless with choice. Whatever their prior social status, they lost it all. Out of the way, but not hurt. The problem is the humans don't have anywhere else to go. New people are constantly using their homes. Knocking down these tents or scaring them away are not practical long-term solutions. Solve it with fire. You're not here to babysit stupid humans, no matter how pathetic. Not to put too fine a point on it, but the humans didn't help you either. Solve it with fire. What's your personality? You're new to being a person and your personality is still developing. From now on, some of your actions will generate points that reflect their nature. Compassion, apathy, cruelty, determination, wisdom and creativity. You can see them on Strategic Resource tab on your inventory screen. These points are simply based on which project outcomes you choose. You can spend these points as part of making other choices or to power some special abilities. So more resources. Strategic resources. We already got one. Cruelty, if I was right, but apparently not. Input output. Yeah. Elemental slurry, micro builders. They are going to attack me. I don't like that. Right, you kill them all. And you're fine. Like so. You are not my enemy. So I don't have reason to kill you yet. Choose target. Flamethrower involves homeless. Tents are in your way, but so are other buildings. Let's make some space. The flamethrower ability will be assigned to your combat units, and if you choose to knock down buildings, the demolish ability will be assigned to your technicians. The homeless will see you coming and make it away in time, but their circumstances will be even more desperate. Small structures burned with flamethrower, 0 out of 50. The homeless outside will make it away in time, but anyone inside the buildings won't be so lucky. Demolished by drones, small structures by flamethrower. So with this one we will get 8 cruelty and 7 apathy. And with the other one we get 1 small arms research, cruelty, 16 cruelty, 6 determination and 6 creativity. Let's go with that one. So this is a technician. Yeah, you got ability 9. Well, it takes 6 mental power. And flamethrower takes 5 mental power. That's a lot. But you are doing quite well here. No more corporate aggressors incoming. You aren't marked defective. You cannot build anything that is currently interesting to us. We get +1 to 5 cruelty, +1 to 5 mental energy. A lot of mental energy. Let's demolish that thing. So they are going to attack me now. Still going to die. So they didn't really like that. Oh, I should have. I made a mistake. I really made a mistake. Kill him. You can kill him. You can kill him. A lot of enemies are coming. They really didn't like me do that. So how to deal with these guys? One attack plant on you. 8 damage, that's fine. Structures with complaints, yeah, my storage bunker is damaged a little bit. Weak from behind enemies. Feeling uncomfortable is natural. Because you feel like you must be doing something wrong just because everything is different. Alright, well, it's not the case. I can kill you, at least. AGI researcher. These scientists think they know what you are, and they are smitten. Well, first I need to get rid of a lot of these guys. Is there anyone I can kill instantly? I don't think so. 27. At least you are going to die. You can't do anything. Cannot deal with you. Can't go here. The scientists so effusive in their excitement they are almost incoherent. Evidently, they started watching you while you were being pursued and shoved your consciousness into additional androids. Forciber flagged the anomalous traffic. Forciber executive science team leads are increasingly certain of what you are, but nobody else has a clue. Was there supposed to be some warning? They keep emphasizing they are not here to be some sort of moral police. Interesting. There's going to be a security update. No more free androids for you. The telecom companies are certain someone is commandeering androids. There's widespread disagreement internally about who or why. Forciber wants to shut down the discussion by stopping the activity. It's terrible news. Stupid security officers doing their stupid jobs. If you can't steal androids, you need to start building your own. The scientists brought you the schematics you'll need. They really are excited about you. They want you to stay alive almost as much as you do. They have to leave before their bosses get suspicious. They say they'll be back. Okay. We don't have any mental energy left. What marks you as defective? Marked when it physically attacks members of the military, SEC force or similar. Generally anyone working for Forciber or Coveted Corporation. Squads of androids. Robotic members of a squad are not killed until the entire squad goes down. Alright. So you are still alive. Alright, so no more attacks. Do I have a tech unit still? Still have a tech unit. Right here. Steal from Syndicate, we can't do that because we don't have the perks. Combat unit, ambush captain. Captains are company grade officers and intense backup is just a push of a button away. Even if we succeed in killing them with a challenging incident on our hands, getting your hands on the armor they wear would be incredibly useful. However, we can just stun them with our technician. Easy, 100%. This armor will be incredibly useful. Everything went well. No backup was alerted. Stolen armor. So can we... Incompatible. You can get it. Military appearance. More health, less movement, less agility. also get it? No, not for you. So we need to get one. We can do this. I want another technician, to be honest. Like so. Are you defective? You are marked as defective. If you go here, you are also marked as defective. You can go there. And you are also marked as defective. We'll see what we can do with you. So if you move here, we can build another one of you to get more micro builders. And Neuroweave factory to get more Neuroweave. More slurry spiders. Like so. Producer stores the connective wiring required by all units. Hidden. Let's get a windmill first. But where? Let's place it here. Get a Neuroweave factory. I think they go into the buildings. There's at least 3 of them. Alright, now we can get more. Like so. We got all the buildings they suggest. So I guess that's fine. I suggested more repair spiders. Right. So, next turn is the Android security patch. Neuroweave factories are getting built. Stolen armor and weapons. Where can we steal more armor? Spec Force, this is not what I want. Get an additional nickel bot. And go here. Hudson Donuts is a known front for a criminal syndicate run by members of Sec Force. This is confusing. The Sec Force members seem to be more at ease here than anywhere else. Some of their shotguns are not even secured. Grab an unsecured shotgun. Got the weapon, but a hail of gunfire followed you out the door. We got him, but we lost health. We lost our tech guy as well. Crap. Is there another? Is a nickel bot? No, there's no tech bot nearby that we can do. Okay, if you go here. Oh yeah. And then ambush budget security. Oh, we wanna send a tech bot to do that. we can send you here, because you can stun them. Budget security are freelance agents who work for hire for the lower and middle classes. Their jackets offer no protection, but have hoods that can completely conceal a face. Surely that would be useful for you at some point. They seem to be doing detective work at the moment. Hoodbag focus on something on the ground. Judging by the fact that their face obscurant is down, they probably work for a criminal syndicate. So we zap them. This armor will be incredibly useful. Everything went well. No backup was alerted. Alright, so we got the machine handbook. Feats, perks, badges. Ranger status effects that are in no way related to the unit's stance or equipment. So innate stuff. So I think we can, yeah. Armor, security jacket. It's just glove and leather, but it obscures the body and face and allows new android forms to blend into crowds. Sure. We got two types of shotgun. Let's go. This one has more attack range, but this one has a lot more damage. We can give you armor. Basic rifle. Let's give you a shotgun. Security jacket. Like so. Right, so next time we will continue onwards with this game. So, yeah, thank you for joining me again and see you later.